Winds out of the west-northwest around 20 miles an hour. By the way, first day of school. I forgot my backpack. Quick, hurry. There we go. Got it already. Road conditions to continue to deteriorate across portions of east central Minnesota and the Arrowhead, specifically into the morning hours out here. But look at this. As we start to trend into the afternoon, slight improvements will be seen. However, places in northwest Wisconsin are fairly consistently going to range between poor and fair conditions, as you're going to be dealing with a mix of that snow. North central Minnesota at least improving as we look into the afternoon. But yeah, right now, many of those places in north central Minnesota contending with snow-covered roads. It's going to be slow going if you're in north central Minnesota, the Arrowhead, Iron Range, all the way down even I-35 corridor contending with that snow. The far right column is August, where we are running 3.53 inches above the average. Yeah, we're at, last month we saw 7.23 inches of rain. These little gray lines is the average line. And the other interesting thing I want to note, every last month this year has been above the average with the exception of March.
So you can come and check out our butter sculptures in the Dairy Goodness Bar and building, which is at the intersection of Judson and Underwood.
Yeah, and I've seen this over the past couple of years. If you've never seen this, you have to sit in there with jackets because it's cold in there. How long are you going to have to be sitting in those chairs for as this goes on?
It's kind of an all-day process. About 6 to 8 hours it'll take to carve the butterhead.
Just 6 to 8 hours at this point. All right, well, congratulations.
You were so excited about seeing the solar eclipse, and Mother Nature just was not friendly yesterday with those clouds.
No, a lot of people upset. Yeah. Impromptu poll. Who was excited for the eclipse? I was. Who was disappointed by the clouds yesterday? Yeah. A lot of other people got to see it. So, hey, at least there's lots of good videos, good photos out there. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. We are continuing our streak of cooking beautiful Thanksgiving food with our guest and chef extraordinaire, Beatrice Ojakangas. Now, this one's coming from your Cooking with Convection book.
That's right, yeah.
And we're doing the maple roasted winter vegetables. So, I am noticing we have a bunch of potatoes, garlic.
You take fingerling potatoes like this.
We are watching for fall colors starting to make an appearance. The overall legend of when to expect them on the average kind of starts obviously from the north, pushes its way down to the south. The orange streak you see right here, mid-September until early October. But we already got some areas starting to flip over. Those fall colors are just looking divine. A lot of people getting up here this weekend to come in and enjoy them, and those hot spots are practically everywhere. You could just take a wrong turn and still be greeted by beautiful fall colors. So yeah, today is looking very nice into the weekend, also not too bad. So just get out there, enjoy it. Applefest, I'm excited
Yeah,
for.
Even that map that you showed looked pretty just on the screen there. So even in real life, those leaves look great.
If you can't make it outside, just look at the map and be like, yeah, this is so pretty.
A great way to explore the outdoors. Thanks, Colin.
Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Colin Oraskovich.
We got a big messy system on the way. Look at this colorful map out there. Take a look. Winter storm warning in place in all those pink shaded counties. That's the main one to keep your eyes on, as several inches of snow has the potential of falling in that region, aided with some strong winds through the overnight that could offer essentially blizzard conditions out there. A wind advisory in place as well. Very strong wind gusts and winter weather advisory in those purple shaded counties. Now, the current setup, fairly benign at this point. Yeah, we have rain to contend with. Most of us sitting around 39 degrees, even some mid-40s near east central Minnesota. But we're ushering in additional heat and moisture, and that's eventually going to switch over to snow. And the warmer we get, the more moisture we hold. So then when that cold air comes in, the more snow that can be created from this system. So one of the things we're watching, additional moisture pluming its way up to the north. By 2, starting to watch some of that colder air nearing north central Minnesota. By 5 p.m., places like International Falls, Big Fork, Grand Rapids, and I think near the Iron Range and Aiken as well, starting to notice some of that poor driving conditions with moderate, if not heavy snow coming down. But the real heavy snow comes on the backside of the system. Heavy bands of snow start to set up across portions of north central Minnesota, and that snow starts to get closer to the Twin Ports, closer to around 7:30 as it reaches Ely, Duluth, down near Siren as well. And by 11, starting to reach across much of northwest Wisconsin and through most all the Twin Ports, but still heavy snow ongoing towards north central Minnesota, just to the north of the Iron Range as well. Several inches is expected. And then lake effect snow comes into play as we talk about Tuesday near the Ironwood area. And essentially, they could get a couple quick inches worth as well. So the timings, by 3 p.m. today, that snow situated towards north central Minnesota, rain across practically everywhere else. So it's not too bad during the day. By about 7:30, this is when that mix starts to reach the Twin Ports and across portions of the Arrowhead. Wisconsin still sitting on the rain side. Minnesota contending with some of that heavy snow. And by 11, most all of us contending with that snow out there. Some rain situated still towards the UP. And a little bit of that snow coming to an end over by the Bemidji area. But those snow totals definitely going to be notable. Yeah, some places easily picking up several inches worth of accumulations. Consistent heavy bands over a similar area is going to add up. And there's that lake effect snow near Ironwood with that 6 to 8 inches of accumulations. The other big thing I want to stress, winds will definitely be packing a wallop as we head into the overnight. By 11, watching windy conditions upwards of 20, 30 miles per hour sustained. Some of those wind gusts upwards of 45 miles an hour. This is going to create a lot of blowing snow into the morning hours. This is 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. And still during the morning hours and through the day, blustery conditions out there, very reduced visibilities. It's just going to be poor driving in terms of those conditions out there through all of Tuesday. So yeah, the snow essentially starts to come to an end, but it's going to blow all day. A lot of drifting snow, very reduced visibility starting overnight into tomorrow. So get your last minute stuff done today during the rain, which I know it's unfortunate in the rain, but it's easier than that snow.
Definitely easier to run errands.
Yeah.
Thanks, Colin.